Good morning, all. I want to explain about some of today's material. Before that, I want to introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Faris Fafian, study program of Science Faculty of Agriculture from Tanjung Pura University. The first material I will present is about the importance of learning English. English is an international language. English is very important to learn because besides English being an international language, English is also very important in entering the world of work. A company will definitely provide more value if we can have skill in English because in general companies must use a computer system where computer also use English and the company will also cooperate with other companies from various countries. As we know, Indonesian people in general have a very difficult time learning English. This usually due to the lack of interest in Indonesian people to learn English. So that we are able to speak English, there are several ways we can do, namely as we know, this method has been very often recommended. The purpose of this method is for use to remember more vocabulary because the more vocabulary we use, the easier it will be for us to speak English. The purpose of this method is to get used to saying and hearing English profession. This method is also a very interesting way because in addition to watching, we can also learn. Some people can speak English but they can't understand what the other people speak English. This method aims to solve the problem. The more often we listen to other people speak English, the more we'll understand what they are saying. This method is the most powerful method. In this way, get used to speaking English to other in our daily activities. Thus, I will be erasing for use to apply English in our daily life. When we learn English, we will usually be tested to see our ability in speaking English. There are also various kinds of tests that are carried out. Starting from elementary school to entering college, we will usually be tested in English to allow answer level question and match English vocabulary with Indonesian vocabulary. At the junior high school level, testing is usually carried out the form of looking for various types of story question, but in finding the purpose of the story is continuous, whereas for the high school level tests are usually inform English conversation. For university level is usually done by means of TOEFL test. This test is a test of all type of testing carried out from elementary to high school. This test is a high level question that serves as a measuring tool to test our ability in English. These tests are also one of the requirement for use if you want to continue your school abroad is usually around 60 to 5. In addition to education, the test also function a career ladder where if we have a high TOEFL score, then of chance of getting into the job are greater. Verb is a word that describes an action. Action, a condition of expired of something in the Indonesian language. The verb is often called a verb. A verb for verb indicates activity of the subject in sentence. Verb is the most important part and always appear in every sentence. This English verb is also a little unique. If you think that a verb has to be an action, you are wrong. The English verb can describe a condition. She played in the backyard with her sister. He felt empty. Used in English with reorganization grammar which can be identified by differences in time zone starting from the present, past, or future. Due to this time difference, a verb also changes for its condition. Its verb usually has three forms: verb 1, verb 2, verb 3. The bigger the number, the past form of the verb itself. Not only verb 1 to 3, there is also a verb in which is used to describe an action that is being done right away. The first form of the verb is called V1 or V1 or present. This verb is an infinite verb that is commonly used in the simple present tense. This verb form is the same as a same original verb form, but I'll always end with the suffix S is from the third person singular subject. He, she, it in the simple present tense. Sleep, sleeps. Watch, watches. Go, goes. Cry, cries. Study, studies. The second form of the verb is called verb 2 or V1 or past. This verb is usually used in simple past tense sentence. When an action or action taken is part of past, this is included by the time information such as last night, yesterday, 3 years ago, and so on. Usually of second verb is added to the or ate from the first verb but can also change for the form with a different letter. 3, 4. The second verb can be said to be two words that just add "d" or "it" are called regular verbs, meanwhile changing the letter of verb is called an irregular verb. Achieve, achieved, called, called, clean, cleaned, enjoy, enjoyed, found, found, talk, talked. Example of irregular verb: began, began, eat, ate, speak, spoke, take, took, find, found, live, lived. Actually, the second and third verb are similar. In fact, many verbs have the exact word the verb forms. The third form of the verb in use for the perfect tense and time passive voice. Similar to verb 2, verb 3 are also divided to regular verb and irregular verb. Example of regular verb: study, studied, studied, work, worked, worked, walk, walked, walked, pawn, pawned, pawned, prank, pranked, pranked. Example of irregular verb: go, went, gone, drink, drank, drunk, wrote, wrote, written, eat, ate, eaten, speak, spoke, spoken, take, talk, taken. In the use of verbs that end in ing, the grammar use is the continuous tense, alias the is in progress at that time. Its usage in verb form is first by the auxiliary verb be, is, am, are, was, were. Example: walk, walking, sing, singing, talk, talking, write, writing, play, playing, run, running, smoke, smoking, take, taking, Waiting.